We met at the med center at where you were working, went in to work on maintenance issues. And we dated for a little while when she was working there, and we had not been divorced too long at that time, and neither of us were ready for a relationship at that time. So we didn't date for almost a year. We picked up dating again, and we wound up getting married. And I think that once we actually got married, we realized how deeply hurt we really were from our first marriages.
It was interesting at first because I was said, I don't need a man. No, I can do it all myself. I don't need nobody. So that even went into our marriage was, I don't need you. You're here for convenience. And I want to show you I can do it all on my own. I can pay my own bills. And that didn't make for a very good marriage.
And then I had issues from my first marriage, trust issues. And because she was not showing emotion, I felt like she didn't love me, and that wasn't meeting my needs.
It was your way of talking. He was a bulldozer. If I didn't agree with him, he was going to shove it down your throat. You were going to agree, and this is why. And no man is going to tell me what to do or how to raise my girls. It was a vicious cycle, round and round. Neither one of us wanted to give, but neither one of us thought we were wrong.
At that point, we kind of sat down and said, "Look, this isn't working. What are we going to do?" And we heard about the XO conference. Made us realize there was something wrong, because we were in our prayer closet saying, "God, you got to get a hold of her," and she was saying, "God, you got to get his attention."
I don't like fighting. I don't like confrontation, and so I want to go and think about the consequences of what I say. I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I want to go think of how I can say it or whatever. And he's more a bulldozer. No, we're going to fight right now. And so I'd end up saying stuff I'd regret. It would just blow up in anger, and so we'd slam doors and that kind of stuff. That was one thing that through all of them, Jimmy and his wife, it was, you have to learn to fight. You're going to fight, but you need to learn how to fight and not be vicious with your words.
And we can joke around a lot more now because we know that we're not trying to hurt each other. Before it was always, "What'd you say? Why'd you say that?" You're almost looking for a fight because you're so used to it. The marriage today, the XO conference, the marriage on the rock, the different materials we've learned, there are practical tools that are all Bible-based. And that's the thing that I really enjoy about Jimmy and Karen Evans. They've been married for 40-something plus years. They've got a lot of practical experience, and they're not afraid to share their own stories, and you're going, "Oh, it's not just us."
You don't have to have a marriage on the rocks to go to this. Any marriage can get better. And so I recommend it for all married people. I recommend it for singles who want to get married someday, because you don't have to have problems to fix it. I mean, start off with a good marriage.
I see people, they invest thousands of dollars in their hobbies, cars or guns or computers or whatever it is. Music, they invest all kinds of money in that. They invest in clothes, they invest in education, they invest in their careers, but they don't want to invest in their marriage. So we've invested, and it's paid off. It's well worth it.